Hey Gemini friends, and welcome to Intuitive Johnny, and this is your December 2019 general reading. So I already have the cards here, and after giving you the general reading, I will give you two cards or two advice cards from the Angels of Abundance Oracle card, and I really like this. It's so helpful. And another card from the Wild Offering Oracle deck. So why don't we just go straight in? I mean, no bullshit, just go straight in the reading. Okay, so the first two cards, which is the most important for me, is the Jack of Hearts, which is being represented by you, or representing you, the Jack of Hearts, and it's being crossed by the King of Hearts. So this indicates to me there's a kind of partnership, new partnership, or very recent partnership, or someone that is being having a commitment with you in whatever form. It can be romantic, it can be a partnership in a work, or some other part of your life. It doesn't have to be just relationship or romantic people around you. Okay, so just keep in mind, the whole reading is about this partnership. Now I feel like you have been giving a lot of effort in whatever it is that you are doing or achieving with this person, or involving this person, but it's also is telling me that there is so much there's just so much, I will not say negativity, but it's a lot of things going on between you and this other person, or a partnership that you're having. I can't really pinpoint if it's a romantic or a work partnership. It's just a partnership. I can't really just I can't even weigh which one, but there's so much scandals going on. There's so much, well, not to say scandal is a really strong word, but there's a lot of things happening in here, and it's not very simple. And I am being while I am doing that, I'm looking at that Seven of Diamonds card. I am being presented to the cards, which is the next one, which is the Queen of Hearts. Remember that you were being represented by the Jack of Hearts, and crossed by the King of Hearts, which is a partnership. And I am being redirected to the Queen of Hearts, which is telling me that there's more than two people involved, and it's not. That's why I'm saying it's not simple, because it's either you are just finding out now that there's so much more to the story, or into the whole thing. That's why it's not that simple. So I want you to be very careful of that, because all of them, the Jack of Hearts, King of Hearts, Queen of Hearts, it feels like to me there's nobody's fault. It feels like to me that all the people in here just want something good to come out with, but it's not. I don't know, it's a weird thing to think that nobody is wishing ill to anyone, or at least people just want something good, but it just happened that you guys are in this equation and it's just not mixing up well because of the Seven of Diamonds card, which is things that are kind of juicy, scandally. Yeah, so it's not that simple. For the month of December, this is the best time for you to kind of just think like a king would do, and someone who is really smart, intellectual, and just think things through. What is your next plan of action? What are you going to do next? What are you going to say to the other person? What do you want for yourself? So there's a lot of thinking for you to do. Even do you want to find a new job? Do you want to do something else at work? Do you want to continue this relationship with this other person? So just have this a reminder that maybe you have to think things through before you push through. Okay, people around you, they just want, I feel like they're waiting for some kind of information from you, your decision maybe, or it can be some form of, you know, reward or reaction, sexually related maybe. And that's just something that you have to keep in mind, that people are waiting for you for something or some kind of confirmation. So just be very aware of that, and don't be pushed by people, or don't be forced to say whatever or take an action that you don't really want. Give it time to think. Now, it feels like you may want to just end things and just to leave everything behind, but I feel like the decision here, I'm with the outcome card, it's giving me this sense of having frustration and not having decided, not being capable to decide on things, and it's going to give you sort of an obstacle, kind of like you made an obstacle for yourself because you cannot think, or you cannot decide on which one. So I'm in what I'm feeling here is that you guys really have to think things through, use your conscience, use your gut feel. What is it that you want to do with this equation, with where there are these three people, or there's three parties involved? Doesn't have to be people, doesn't have to be romantic. I know it's all full of hearts, but it doesn't have to be romantic. But of course, most times it's romantic. I'm just saying. But try to think things through. Use the better judgment for yourself, and try to just really look to the future. What is it that you want? Is it going to be feasible for you? Is it going to be good for you in the future? So just make this assessment to yourself, and you will know what to do in the coming month. So I feel like the whole month for you is just going to revolve around this situation where you don't know what to do. You are in this agreement or sort of contract or relationship or commitment, or just anything that you just signed, that is just giving you this feeling of not moving forward. So just be very careful of anything that you want to sign, anything that you want to commit to. Just be very careful of that, and try to research more, and if it's a relationship, be careful of letting yourself be attached for really quickly until you get to know the person really well. And yeah, just be aware that there might be more complications or hidden things that you're not aware of. So just be very careful of that. Now, your first card, your advice cards, I mean, okay, your first card is declutter, and it's saying here that you will feel better and more focused if you will take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. Nice. Next card is face your financial fears. Face your financial fears. It's saying here that when you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you in fact have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. It's just not you. Everyone encounters those fears. Just remember that. Okay, last card. Courage. It's saying here that divine courage is not the absence of fear, but a nudge that says, keep going, do it, don't worry, all will be well. You have to be, you have to get quiet. You have to get quiet enough to hear it. Dear Divine, may I feel your courage and your will. So, have the courage, face your financial fears, and declutter. And just be careful that not everything may be so simple, and things there might be other parties involved. Okay, not everything so simple, and just be very careful of it and give yourself time to think. Okay, so I'll see you, Gemini, in the next video and the next reading, which is next month or which is next year. And I hope you and wish you and want the best for you, and really just wish you the best. Bye.